I've been resorting to making videos on my lunch break and stuff because my evenings have been kind of a little crazy. Tonight I have rehearsal as well as a meeting with Nick, so I don't know if I'll be able to post again. I'm going to wait and talk about Pre-Scientist's music later. I did give it a listen to some of the stuff he gave me last night, but what it actually caused me to do is like I started to feel like I have to listen to this. What do I want to listen to? And it's just, I think it's just a human thing, you know? And so I set those things aside. I did listen to everything as far as giving it a cursory checkout, but not enough to really tell you about this stuff. So I ended up, before I basically passed out from exhaustion, I listened to a few things, and I want to talk about what I listened to. One of the things I listened to, I've had this for a while, and it's like last night I said, okay, let me come back to this and see what I really think of it. And it's Earth, and the name of it is The Bees Made Honey in the Lion's Skull. First off, this is Southern Lord, and they are just really, really, really good at presenting records with loving care. I mean, this is just the way to go. Big old Bible looking double album, 180 gram, just deluxe, you know what I'm saying? I love good packaging. I won't buy a record just for the packaging though, not generally. So what do I think of this? Well, first off, it really helps that Bill Frisell is on here. There are moments of brilliance, but this is also tedious as fuck, okay? And I'm being objective, okay? Because I think that people, no, I won't say that. I will say that I don't think Earth are brilliant. I think they're pretty interesting. What I pick up about them is they think, they really believe in this music, and that comes across. Or this music is real serious to them. The weight, the gravitas of this music and comes across in spades to me. But to me, the brilliance is only in flashes. There are flashes of brilliance, and there's a lot of tedium, in my opinion. I'm just being real straight because I think people talk about this band like they're really something, and I'm kind of I'm on the fence. Matter of fact, well, I'm gonna tell you what I really don't like about this album is the fucking drums. That plodding beat. I think this music would be much better without those horrid sounding drums. That's my opinion, okay? The way the guitar riffs repeat and repeat, some of the riffs are glorious, and they open up and they shine, and then there are these flashes of sunlight, or just, there are flashes where the music does something magical, and that's what I like about this. And there's other parts where it's like, don't do it again, no, don't repeat it again, and then they finally change. So that's what I want to say about Earth. Flash. That's why I don't buy more of their records, is because I don't need more of that. This is cool, but it's not fantastic. And Bill Frisell does a lot for that record, in my opinion. I have another Earth record, and I'm going to actually have two more. So I may pull those again recently, because the reason why I'm saying this is because Southern Lord packages stuff so well that I'm tempted to buy more Earth records because they're so dope looking. But I don't just want to buy it for the package, you know. And this one tells me I need to listen more. They're not a band that I'll automatically buy when I see something by them, like, for example, Sakamoto. If I see the name Ryuichi Sakamoto and I don't have it, sold. I listened to this last night. I've had this for all. Tritonus, Between the Universes. This is some German space prog rock. This is wonderful music. The vocals are very pretentious in my opinion, and I wish they had not added vocals to this album, because if they hadn't, it would be an absolute masterpiece. The music on here is fan-frickin-tastic. On the BASF label, part of MPS, I believe. That's a funky cover, not really erotic at all. But this sounded great last night, except for the vocals. I pulled this out. I've had it again. These are records I've had, and it's a tribute to Queen that came out on the 31G label, and pink vinyl. I just decided to give it another chance because the last time I listened to it, I didn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed this last night. What I really enjoyed off of here last night was the Blood Brothers version of Under Pressure. That was really good. This Swedish death metal band called Asterisk. They do go Ogre Battle on here. I love their version on here. What else was really good on here? The Locust doing Flash's theme. Awesome. And Melt Banana, We Will Rock You. Honestly, those were the standouts on here for me last night. Really enjoyed. I listened to the whole thing. I'll go ahead and show the vinyl. 31G is a label that somehow I've associated with GSL Laboratories. And I don't know that there's a connection, but I just think of those two labels in the same breath. So this was fun to listen to last night. Okay, I was kind of sitting near my tea section, so I pulled some teas to listen to. And one of them I listened to last night that was wonderful. Forgot how good of a funk album this is. Yucatalaman, A Passenger to Paramaribo. This was real nice last night. Wonderful ride. Tolonen at his best was on the verge of being in the league of a John McLaughlin as far as having some skill, having speed, but also having a distinct voice that's kind of fusion-like. And there's some of that on this album. But it's also just straight good funk rock. There's only one weak track on here, in my opinion. This album is great. He also has Esa Kochalainen from Wigwam on here. Kostea Patria is the second guitarist. Great guitar player. Christer Eklund. I'm not sure what else I have of him playing. And Bill Carson. This was really, really enjoyable last night on the Sonnet label. Really, really enjoyed all of this, except for the last track, which is a vocal, and the vocal is weak. The music is great. The vocal is not good. I also listened to this last night. I just felt some energy. I don't buy a lot of dance music because Omaha doesn't have any, this is my opinion, the record stores we have, they don't have any experts on dance, so they don't stock it well. And so I don't know what to buy. Something old that I pulled out because sometimes I really just need that beat. Chemical Brothers, Out of Control Sasha remixes. Sasha is I think is one of the best. I don't know a lot though, but when I see Sasha remixes, I grab them because Sasha, Digweed, Bad Mother. And both sides of this, Sasha remixes, one is instrumental. Both sides were excellent last night. I actually listened to the instrumental side twice. Badass. Really good motivational energy music. Really good. So Chemical Brothers was kicking it for me last night. I pulled a couple more electronic things with that in mind. I don't know who this is, but it's on Warp. Sympletic, this is old, At Long Last. And it's one of those kind of ostinato things that just repeats. There's subtle changes, but the rhythm is compelling enough that it's real cool. This was enjoyable last night, At Long Last. And then I listened, and then I fell asleep. And so, but I think that's what you're supposed to do. I listened to Part of Environments last night. Yeah, this would be cool to have digitally because it's so well recorded. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those others in this series that you, Memphis Vinyl Jim and the message y'all said you're sending to me. Looking forward to it. I enjoyed this last night. Just wanted to talk a little bit about music. Recently, I got a couple of promos from the record store. I'll show them right quick. Patrick Stump, This City. You know, I just don't understand the commercial world. This is terrible. I mean, in my opinion, as far as taste, this is terrible. There's a lot of talent and hard work that went into making this record. But it's product. It's not music. This is horrid. It doesn't look like It doesn't look like the cover at all. It's kind of R&B with an electro. I think it's really tasteless. I think this is terrible. This City by Patrick Stump. The record store just gave this to me. They gave me this promo too. Z Avi. Now this is good. I like this. And she is doing well. She's got some seems like some indigenous instrumentation on here. I don't know where she's from, but I like both sides of this. So I'll stop there.